the girl knew clearly that her scheming adoptive sister could hear her thoughts, yet she still spoke the answers to the exam questions in her heart. As soon as the scheming adoptive sister heard them, she excitedly stepped forward to submit the answers to the judges first, then sneered at the girl, "You plagiarist. You only deserve to be one step behind." But what she didn't know was that the answer the girl actually submitted was completely different from what she had thought in her heart, only because the girl was a rebirth. In her previous life, it was this scheming adoptive sister who first plagiarized her answer and handed in the paper ahead of time. However, she framed the girl as the plagiarist, and finally incited the audience to besiege her, which eventually cost the girl her life. Reborn again, to deal with her scheming adoptive sister, she deliberately answered one question wrong out of 100 questions. Sure enough, the scheming adoptive sister didn't notice this mistake at all. She still handed in the paper first, and then immediately began to frame the girl for plagiarism. But this time, the girl was well prepared. She directly asked the scheming adoptive sister in return, "There is exactly one identical mistake in both of our answers. If I plagiarized you, you must be able to tell where the mistake is, right?" This sentence instantly flustered the scheming adoptive sister. At the same time, the judges also came forward to testify that there was indeed exactly one identical mistake in the two people's answers. Seeing that the scheming adoptive sister hesitated and couldn't answer, the girl immediately added, "It's question 58. The answer I wrote is 6, but the correct answer to this question is 18. This made everyone immediately start to doubt. The scheming adoptive sister was the real plagiarist after all. If her math level was really better than the girl's, she should have noticed that wrong question first. But to buy time to think, the scheming girl suddenly pretended to be sick, which made her scheming elder brother and mother immediately gather around nervously. Immediately afterwards, the scheming girl argued again, "You just happened to notice this mistake. For so many previous questions, I answered them one step ahead of you. This can't prove that you are not a plagiarist at all." Her scheming elder brother and mother also quickly chipped in, "We just picked her up from the countryside. She has never received any good education. How could she answer such difficult questions?" The inverted testimony of the scheming elder brother and mother instantly reversed the on-site public opinion, and everyone turned their guns on the girl again. Faced with this public opinion offensive, the girl immediately proposed, "I want to solve the Ming-Zhu problem on the spot." The Ming-Zhu problem is a universally recognized difficult problem in the history of mathematics, which has plagued the mathematical community for 100 years. This made everyone think that the girl was acting out of desperation, but only the girl knew that the scheming adoptive sister's retribution was coming soon, because she had vaguely guessed how the adoptive sister plagiarized her answer, and she just needed an opportunity to confirm it. Just as the two entered the problem-solving process again, the girl suddenly shouted insults at the scheming girl in her heart. This instantly made the scheming adoptive sister angry. She accused the girl on the spot, "Why are you scolding me?" Everyone present was confused after all. The girl hadn't made any sound at all, and this move made the girl more sure of her guess. The scheming adoptive sister could indeed read her thoughts. So, the girl, who was already quick-witted, immediately denied the thought that she knew she could read minds in her heart, which made the scheming adoptive sister let her guard down. Immediately afterwards, the girl took advantage of the weakness that the adoptive sister could only passively receive thoughts and could not distinguish the priority of thinking. She deduced the problem-solving ideas of two questions at the same time, and occasionally shouted an insult at the scheming adoptive sister in her heart during the interval of problem-solving. This made the scheming adoptive sister gradually become anxious. She didn't understand advanced mathematics at all, and couldn't see that the girl was solving two questions at the same time. She only felt that the other party's thoughts were messy and harsh, making her unable to concentrate at all, until the girl shouted the answer is 4 loudly in her heart. The scheming adoptive sister copied it without thinking, and shouted hand in the paper one step ahead again. But what she didn't know was that this time, she had completely fallen into the trap carefully designed by the girl. When the answer was over, the scheming mother immediately gave the scheming adoptive sister a gold credit card to celebrate her victory in advance. The scheming elder brother also, without distinguishing right from wrong, directly asked the girl to kneel down and apologize to the scheming adoptive sister, because he was convinced that the girl was plagiarizing the scheming adoptive sister. On the other hand, the professors excitedly verified the girl's answer and exclaimed that this was definitely a milestone in the history of mathematics.